You just book your first Virgin Voyages cruise, and here are some tips to make sure it goes off perfectly. First thing you want to do is get familiar with the app, do as much of the check-in process as you can, and mark your calendar for dining reservations because the moment they open up, you're going to want to book them. 60 days for the suite rooms or rockstar guests, as Virgin Voyage like to call them, and 45 days for everyone else. These reservations do fill up quickly, so make sure the moment it opens up, book your dining reservations. I stayed up and I had all the list of restaurants that I wanted already. I planned them out, which night I wanted which restaurant, and booked them. One thing you will find quickly is on shorter cruises, you're going to book the restaurant only one time for the entire cruise. And for longer sailings, only 2 times for the entire cruise. Virgin Voyages has no specialty dining, so it's all included, but they do limit how many times you could choose a restaurant in pre-booking. Don't worry too much. If you like a restaurant, you can have it multiple times. You just put on a wait list, stand in line, you can have the restaurant over and over again. Personally, we did this one night, and there was no way to be able to walk straight into the restaurant, but that's not a guarantee. So don't freak out too much. You can figure out the restaurant that you wanted to try multiple times. You only can pre-book it once because that's just a pre-booking. The next thing to keep in mind is the wake does have breakfast and lunch. Do not forget about this. Virgin Voyages has amazing food. So the galley area, as I like to call it, which is kind of like the buffet option, but not called a buffet, is delicious. Amazing food. But the wake does have a more elevated experience. So be sure to check that out for lunch and dinner. I loved it. And sticking on topic of food is the pizza closes at 1 a.m. If you've been on other cruise lines, you may be used to 24-hour pizza or 4 a.m. pizza. On Virgin Voyages, it closes at 1 a.m. So even though you may be trying to party all night long, if you need a snack and you want pizza specifically, be sure to drop by there about 12:30, 12 o'clock, get your order in before they close at 1. They do have other late night dining options, but the pizza does close at 1. Another tip to have to make the most of your Virgin Voyage experience is to get to know the cast. As you get to know some of the employees on the ship, have a good fun time with them, and if you press them enough, you could actually get an invitation to an exclusive event. I haven't been on one of these, but last time I went on the Virgin Voyages cruise, I didn't try too hard. Next time, I'm going to try to do this and get invited to one of their secret parties. If you like karaoke, you need to check out the groupie. I love this. What the groupie is a free karaoke room, private at that. It is no extra charge. So they have different room sizes. They have one for 2 to 4 people. That's a smaller room. They even have one fit 10 plus people in it. So it can be a lot of fun, and it's private. So you're not singing in front of everybody. You can have your group of friends or some people you meet on the ship. Go in there, have some karaoke with just y'all. It is tons of fun. And I like it better than the traditional karaoke that most bars here in the U.S. has. All right, back to the food. Is at Virgin Voyages, all the food is included, and that means multiple plates. Some other cruise lines are starting to charge for multiple plates. Not Virgin Voyages. Ask for as much as you want. Have as many plates as you want. Enjoy that food. I personally like to ask for smaller portions and then try every single dish that I can. That way, you're not wasting food. The test kitchen. I had a great experience at a test kitchen. It does say to allow up to 2 hours for this experience. And in my experience, it did take roughly 2 hours and then some. So be sure when you do the test kitchen, you plan time for that. It is going to take a while. You might be able to ask them to speed it up a little bit. But just know it's not going to be a quick in and out experience. It is going to be hour and a half, 2+ hours, depending on the night. Now moving to the Bimini Beach Club. There's a tram that takes you from the ship to the Bimini Beach Club. It stops at multiple places. Yes, it stops at Bimini, but also stops at Resort World. So you can enjoy the casino there and a few other locations. So that way, if you don't want to go there, it may have some options for you still. So if you want to see another resort or enjoy a casino, there is that option as well. When you get to the Bimini Beach Club, know that Wi-Fi is included. Wi-Fi is included on the ship, and yes, that means at the Bimini Beach Club. And if you have purchased a bar tab, it is usable on the ship as well as the Bimini Beach Club, so you can grab a drink on your bar tab. So at the Bimini Beach Club, don't worry about busting out the cash to buy drinks. You would just use your bracelet. Makes it very easy and convenient. And while on the note on the bar tab, if you have a bar tab, whether it's included with the deal that you got or if you pre-purchased one, it is use it or lose it. So don't forget about it. And it can be used on specialty drinks like specialty coffees, not just alcohol. And if you pre-purchase this, don't purchase too much, because if you don't use it all on the cruise, when the cruise ends, you lose it. I have an in-depth explanation of how the bar tab works. You can watch that video next. And I'll be back next time with a lot more tips and reviews of all kinds of cruise lines, including Virgin Voyages. See y'all next time.
It was better than we expected.
Yes.
Right? For some reason, I thought that we had a cigar tour in there too, but